making no apologies. That's it, umhlaba mawuhlulwe, so that our people can have access to the land.
Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Zuma Politics. So in this episode, I'm actually not gonna speak much. I'm here to attach the speech of President Jacob Zuma, who is currently in Burkina Faso, who has met with the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. And over the past few days, or over the weekend, it was trending that Traore did not want to meet with Jacob Zuma. So there's been like a high anticipation of what are they gonna meet? Is Jacob Zuma gonna come back without meeting Ibrahim Traore? Like what's gonna happen? So eventually they met today, and so he speaks after that, just describing his experience, what they spoke about. And also Jacob Zuma was thankful and appreciative the fact that he got to meet Ibrahim Traore, saying Uguti he's been wanting to meet him for quite some time, so he's extremely appreciative that he got a chance to meet with him. And he was also just speaking on the importance of like getting the pictures, because I know a lot of South Africans were tweeting Uguti is gonna come back without getting the pictures. And a lot of the MK people are actually coming for us saying, Uguti, there's no need for the pictures, it's not important. Jacob Zuma actually spoke and emphasized on the importance of getting the pictures. He said that it was very important so that they can come back home, show the pictures that they got there. So it was very important for them to get the pictures. Part of his speech is he speaks about the borders, that the borders were imposed on us. You know, we are one as Africans. There should be one Africa. The borders are making us fight, and like they are not even like the colonizers brought the borders here. So that's what he's saying. He spoke on that. He spoke on the unity of Africa. He said that's what they spoke about with Ibrahim Traore. He also speaks on, he also says that they are going to win elections, Bona as MK. Yeah, so he says they're going to win elections and things are going to change. So there's quite a few things that he touched on. So I don't want to be long. I just wanted to give an intro before I play his entire speech. So yeah, let me know what you think.
Discussion was about this continent, Africa.
Colleagues from South Africa, after a while, I've been wanting to come here and meet the leader here who has done wonders. It was not easy. And today I had an opportunity to meet the president. We were able to exchange views, to talk about Africa, to talk about what has happened. But I was saying to him, thank you very much for what you have done. The decision you took to liberate us in this country. And I said two things which are ordinary things. That it is not everyone who can do everything. But there are individuals in society that are given the chance to help us in this world. He's one of those. A young man, very brave, clever, knowing, but also knowing how to calculate in order to succeed. He has shaken the continent. Yes. dominated this continent in different ways. The British, the French, because they were just finding us there, but they were not saying, sorry, can we have a space to stay? They just came, we are here. They just draw the lines. Those are Europeans. We were therefore separated, made it to look like we are different. In fact, those kind of habits are still there, because you find African countries fighting about borders, about people dying. This is our continent, it belongs to us, all of us. When we said we needed to fight for freedom, we sacrificed everything and said, let us fight. If it means dying, in any case, many of them, let us liberate ourselves. In some places it was easy, in some places it was not. Because in some places, the people who had come to this country had just decided to create borders for themselves, whoever else was. If we were living together and they happened to put the line between us, we were then separated. Our wish is that we should bring back Africans to be united, not to look like we are different. We are the same. And it is a good one. So I was talking to the president and I was saying what a good deal you've done for us as Africans. We will support you to the end. And of course, we discussed many other things. We're almost running out of time. I said in my heart, only if I could sit at the sunset with my brother, so that we can discuss our problems seriously. But we have an agreement with him, which is just between me and him. Don't expect that I fully say this is what he was saying. But it was wonderful. I was so happy. He was so happy. I can tell you, for Africa to be what we want it to be is no longer very far. We talked about many things, but what was critical was that we must not find one another now, from today, from very far. We must be close, we must share our views, we must also continue to ask Africans to follow what has been done by the leader in this country. I'm very happy also that it came at a time when our brothers and sisters were here. We were able to meet. And I think our meeting today, at some point in future, would be understood how we discussed and what we said we needed to know. So we are very happy with the comrades I came with to be here. They also had an opportunity to see the leader, to take pictures, so that in South Africa we'll be able to say, yes, we come from here. This is one of our leaders. And I'm very proud that we are now, all of us, wherever we are in the world, looking at one thing, that let us liberate black people who have been oppressed every day. I'm saying this because I wanted just to say thank you. And thank you for organizing such a group, a big group. And that's why I felt it would be good if this group would be in South Africa. Absolutely. Partly because South Africa has also a story of its own. South Africa. No matter how much or where the whites were, but they came in big numbers in South Africa. For reasons which could be explained if there was time. They changed our traditional leaders who were ruling that country and took it over. Just took it over. It doesn't have them being there but doing nothing. Traditional leaders undermined, and in the process, they created a situation that the chiefs or the traditional leaders, they must no longer have a word in running of that country. Yes. They must just look at their legal place where they are, even then report to them up there. They are there, but nothing. Since we established Umkhonto Wesizwe, we have warned South Africans that the traditional leaders are coming back to rule our countries.
Yes.
Because with the kind of system that they came with, it has created havoc. When our traditional leaders were in charge, there was not a single person who could steal even a little. They were human beings. If you were passing, you were hungry, they would stop and say, "Are you hungry? Come and eat." There were no people who were being arrested. Because if there were such things, the traditional leaders would sit down and discuss and solve the problem, no matter how big it was. But those who came, they don't care. They just create, we kill you if you did something wrong, sentence to death. That was not there. As a result, the youth, they influence youth to drink when they are young. And they grow up not knowing who they are or whatever. And we want to correct that. And it is a matter of time. Because we believe that we are going to win elections. They took the land, huge. Probably we are left with a small thing. Other places, but we told them township of Kolo.
My homestead. My homelands.
They took people into the bundus and then asked them to leave where they are, to come to the cities to make life. If we were coming to our places, we find our people who are the owners of the land are put into corners. Good land belongs to the white. And these are the issues we are dealing with now. So that we can be in peace, we can be free, and we mean it. We tried when we said we are going to liberate ourselves, and it was an excitement. But because we were clever, they did not necessarily say, yes, you are free. When they took the traditional leaders out of running their countries, they then said, we're going to have a president, a person who's going to be called the president of the country. President of the country. They were now preparing to shape some individuals to be their boys ruling us. It is happening now in South Africa. We've got a president there who does not know whether it is in the morning or afternoon. Yes, I'm telling the truth. I just forgot his name. We are saying, with the traditional leaders, we look after one another, that nothing happens anyway. So, in a sense, it is one country good to go and see. And there could be proposals how to do it. To put one individual to be in charge, give a big name, the president. You give anyone, even the one who doesn't know what to do. So we are happy to meet like this at this time and age in our lives as black people. Because we are now conscious and ready to correct the wrongs that other people do. And we should not be shy to do so. It's our right. We never moved from Africa to go and deal with people out there. If anything, they came to interfere with us, taking us by force wherever they go. That must come to an end. Brothers and sisters, I'm very happy that we had this opportunity. And I hope we'll be meeting from time to time.
In South Africa?
Yes.
Yes.
In South Africa, yes. But even in other places. So, I would like to thank the leadership who organized this. I'd like to thank you so much. Because we've learned a lot. And I want to thank this country. I call it a new country. Because it is new. Even the atmosphere here is new. Because our people here decided to say, we must be free. And here they are very free. You can see them walking, but they are very. There's no problem. But you must be aware.
Okay, so now that you've watched the entire speech, you tell me what you think with everything that President Jacob Zuma has said. I must say, I found the part where you spoke about one Africa, borderless Africa. I found it very interesting, especially with some of the MK members working hand in hand with Dudula. I think this is something that they're gonna eventually have to speak about as a party, not only speak about it when they're outside. We heard them when they were in Ghana. They spoke intensely about one Africa uniting. Now President Zuma is doing the same thing again in Burkina Faso, but when here in South Africa, he does not address his members about one Africa being one. Us Africans are one. That's what he said. We were divided by the white people. Otherwise, we are one. Those are the things that they don't say when they are here. And as a result, their members are so confused. Hence, they are running around with Operation Tutula. So I think those are the things that they actually need to emphasize when they hear, not when they are in other countries. So I found that very strange. And I think also the journalists, I feel like they're not doing their job. I do need someone to go and get like a stance of the MK on foreigners in South Africa, whether legal or illegal. I need someone to go and get their stance, because they've been flying under the radar. No one knows what their stance are. Everyone is just doing what they like. So yeah, so that, I mean, that's what I took from the entire thing. So you tell me what you think, and what you think about his speech. What did you learn? And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zuma. Please subscribe to this channel. The goal of this channel is to get to 40K subscribers before the end of the year. Please do subscribe for us. Support the channel where you can. I'll see you guys on the next one. Aluta continua. Until the next time.